99% of men think attraction is about what you say. But what if I told you it's actually about what you don't say? Curious. There's one simple behavior most men completely ignore, and when you do it right, it makes a woman feel something she can't explain but never forgets. Pause. Stay with me because this isn't about tricks, lines, or manipulation. This is about a shift so subtle, yet so powerful. It separates the forgettable from the unforgettable. Most men rush to impress. They talk too much. They try to prove their worth, fill every silence, fix every emotion. But the man who stands out, the one she thinks about later, is the one who knows how to hold space. He listens, not just to respond, but to understand. He doesn't interrupt her emotions with solutions. He lets her feel seen, heard, and safe without turning it into a performance. If you're starting to see this differently, type presence in the comments and keep watching because it gets deeper. Most men think confidence is loud, but real confidence is quiet. It doesn't rush, it doesn't force, it doesn't beg for attention. Deep listening without trying to fix everything is one of the rarest qualities a man can show, yet it is exactly what makes a woman feel truly valued. Most men are conditioned to jump into solution mode the moment a woman expresses a problem or emotion, believing that fixing it proves strength or care. But what she often needs is not a solution, it is emotional understanding. When you listen without interrupting, without redirecting the conversation toward advice, and without making it about yourself, you create a space where she feels safe to fully express what she is experiencing. Your attention becomes a form of validation, your silence becomes comfort. You are not trying to control the moment, you are allowing it. This kind of listening shows emotional maturity and confidence because you are not reacting out of discomfort or ego. You are simply present with her feelings, letting her be seen and heard in a way that most men never offer. Emotional presence over constant problem solving means choosing to fully experience the moment with her instead of trying to immediately change it. When a woman shares something emotional, she is often looking to be understood, not fixed. If you rush to give advice or solutions, it can make her feel like her emotions are a problem rather than something valid. Emotional presence requires you to slow down, listen carefully, and respond in a way that acknowledges how she feels rather than redirecting the conversation. It also means being mentally and emotionally available. You are not distracted, not thinking about your next response, and not trying to control where the conversation goes. Your focus stays on her, allowing her to feel that what she is saying truly matters. This creates a deeper sense of connection because she feels respected and accepted without conditions. Over time, this kind of presence builds trust because she knows she can express herself freely without being judged or managed. Consistency in small actions, not grand gestures, is what quietly builds attraction and trust over time. Many men believe they need to impress with big moments, expensive gifts, dramatic declarations, or sudden bursts of effort, but these are often temporary and can feel performative. What truly stands out is the man who shows up the same way every day in simple, reliable ways. It's how you check in, how you remember the little things she tells you, how you follow through on what you say, and how your behavior matches your words without fluctuation. These small actions create a sense of stability. She begins to feel that you are dependable, not just when it is convenient, but consistently. That reliability builds emotional safety because she does not have to question your intentions or wonder where she stands with you. Over time, these repeated behaviors carry more weight than any grand gesture ever could. They show discipline, intention, and genuine care. Instead of trying to win her over in moments, you are building something that lasts through patterns she can feel and trust. Making her feel seen, not just noticed, goes far beyond surface level attention. Noticing is easy, it's complimenting her appearance or reacting to what's obvious in the moment, but making her feel seen requires depth, awareness, and genuine curiosity about who she is beneath the surface. It means paying attention to her patterns, her moods, the things she doesn't always say out loud, and the small details that define her personality. When you remember what matters to her, when you acknowledge her efforts, her thoughts, and even her unspoken emotions, you show that you are truly engaged with her as a person. This kind of attention makes her feel understood on a deeper level. She doesn't feel like just another interaction or someone you're trying to impress. Instead, she feels valued for who she is, not just how she looks or what she does for you. It creates a connection that feels rare because most people only engage at a surface level. When a woman feels genuinely seen, she naturally becomes more open, more comfortable, and more emotionally connected to you. Leading with calm confidence, not control, means guiding interactions with a steady, grounded energy rather than trying to dominate or manage every outcome. Many men confuse leadership with control, believing they must direct every decision, assert authority, or override her perspective to appear strong. But true confidence is quieter and more secure. It shows in how you make decisions without hesitation, while still respecting her input and space. You are not seeking validation, and you are not threatened by her independence. This kind of presence feels safe because it is not forceful. You are comfortable taking initiative, choosing a place, setting a direction, handling situations, but you are equally comfortable if things don't go exactly as planned. There is no tension, no need to prove anything. Your calmness communicates stability, and that stability builds trust. She doesn't feel controlled or restricted. She feels supported and free within your presence. Over time, this balance of direction and respect becomes deeply attractive because it shows strength without pressure and leadership without ego. Creating emotional safety without being asked means building an environment where she naturally feels comfortable expressing herself without fear of judgment, rejection, or misunderstanding. It's not something she has to request or explain. It's something she feels from the way you respond, the way you listen, and the way you handle her vulnerability. Many men unintentionally create tension by dismissing feelings, making jokes at the wrong time, or reacting defensively when emotions get intense. Emotional safety, on the other hand, comes from patience, understanding, and emotional control. When she shares something personal, you don't criticize or minimize it. You don't turn it into an argument or make it about your own perspective. Instead, you stay grounded and open, allowing her to be fully herself without pressure. Your reactions remain steady, even when the conversation is uncomfortable. This consistency signals that she can trust you with her thoughts and feelings. Over time, she begins to open up more deeply, not because you asked her to, but because your presence quietly reassures her that it is safe to do so. At the end of the day, what truly sets a man apart isn't how much he tries to impress, but how naturally he makes a woman feel understood, safe, and valued. While most men focus on surface-level attraction, words, looks, or grand gestures, the real connection is built in the quiet, consistent moments where presence, patience, and emotional awareness take the lead. It's not about doing more, it's about doing things differently. When you listen deeply, stay emotionally present, act with consistency, and lead with calm confidence, you create something rare, an experience she doesn't easily find elsewhere. This is why 99% of men miss it. They chase attention instead of building connection. But when you shift your focus from proving yourself to truly understanding her, everything changes. Attraction becomes effortless, trust grows naturally, and the bond deepens without force. In the end, it's not about mastering techniques. It's about embodying a way of being that makes her feel something real, something steady, and something she won't want to walk away from.